Off and racing in the opening Tattersalls National Hunt 4-year-old mares maiden race, and as they go towards fence number 1, Northern Reel is one of the first to go on, with Rio Brazil towards the inside as they take the first. Sundown Dancer is right up there too, with Weir Lane and Desperado Genie. Tell Me This is next with Royal Malinus, and then towards the inside is May Mahler. Take Risks is being rushed up through on the inside. Manir is last of all as they go towards fence number 2 now. Northern Reel joined on the inside by Sundown Dancer, with Rio Brazil close up in third, and they're being chased in 4 by Weir Lane, Royal Malinus and then Desperado Genie as they make their way into the straight for the first time and on their way to go towards fence number 3, and out front with the advantage as they make their way towards the third. It is Sundown Dancer now has taken over the lead. Northern Reel is slotted back in behind alongside Rio Brazil as they clear fence number 3. Tell Me This is up on the outside of Royal Malinus with Weir Lane. Desperado Genie is just in behind. Couple of lengths break to Take Risks is towards the inside of May Mahler, and Manir brings up the rear. Now they've got to race on towards the fence at the top of the track. This one, fence number 4, and up front Sundown Dancer with Rio Brazil on the inside of Northern Reel, and right in behind them is Royal Malinus, who's in company with Weir Lane. Tell Me This is a little wider out. We're taking Risks towards the inside as they go now towards the fence. That brings them right up to the top end and round the turn towards the back straight. And it's Sundown Dancer from Rio Brazil with Northern Reel just outside. They're the 1, 2, 3 as they take this top bend, being followed back in 4 by Royal Malinus, and then comes Weir Lane with Take Risks, and then behind this one goes Desperado Genie. May Mahler is next. They're pretty tightly bunched. Manir is towards the back as they turn down along the back straight now, about to make their way towards fences 5 and 6, and out front Sundown Dancer leads from Northern Reel. They're the leading pair. Back in third is Rio Brazil, and they're being chased in 4 by Royal Malinus. And behind Royal Malinus is Weir Lane with Task Yourself, and then Desperado Genie. And just in behind these is May Mahler, who in turn is being followed just in behind by Menhir. Last of all is Tell Me This as they race down along the back now and go to race towards fence number 6, which will bring them to your departure point. And it is Sundown Dancer from on the inside as they race towards this one is Rio Brazil. Northern Reel's a little wider out, and in between horses goes Royal Malinus, and they're being chased further back in the field by Desperado Genie with Task Yourself in the green jacket down the inside as they land over that one now and begin to head off on their second circuit towards fences 7 and 8. And out front it is Sundown Dancer. Royal Malinus now has gone up to take a share of the lead. Rio Brazil is on the inside of Northern Reel. They share 3 and 4 with Desperado Genie and Task Yourself close in behind, and this group are being followed just next by May Mahler with Weir Lane. Tell Me This on the outside, Manir on the inner. Racing now to go towards fence number 8, and as they come towards it, out front Sundown Dancer from Royal Malinus is now to 3 lengths behind, being chased in third, and bad mistake, and Rio Brazil crashed out there. Rio Brazil is out of it. The rest remain racing as they straighten up now to go towards the fence in the straight, which will be the last in a circuit's time. Horse and rider up from that fall. So coming now towards the fence, it's 7 from the finish, and it is out front with the advantage Sundown Dancer from Royal Malinus and Northern Reel the outside. They're being chased by Task Yourself, and then comes Desperado Genie. Manir is just in behind, and then towards the outside is Tell Me This, and they're being followed by Weir Lane and May Mahler. So now they go to race on towards the fence at the top of the track, heading now towards 6 fences from the finish. Up front, Sundown Dancer still takes them along, being followed in second spot by Royal Malinus. In third towards the outside is Northern Reel as they go to land over this one and brace into the turn. Mistake Manir at that one, mistake May Mahler. But it's Sundown Dancer taken on by Royal Malinus on the outside. Northern Reel is racing in third spot, and they're being chased by Manir, who's just gone through into 4 with Desperado Genie and Task Yourself. Weir Lane is next. Tell Me This is ridden along towards the back with May Mahler. Into the back straight they go, heading to race on towards the next, which is 5 fences from the finish. And out front It is close to Cole. Royal Malinus up on the outside. Sundown Dancers on the inner. Close in third, Northern Reel, being chased on the outside by Desperado Genie. And then down the inside, Maneer. And inside this one again is Weir Lane. And they're being chased by Task Yourself, Tell Me This, and May Mahler. Down along the back straight they go. They still have 4 fences left to be jumped. And it's Sundown Dancer who takes them down from Royal Malinus, is just outside. They're being followed by Northern Reel with Weir Lane tucked away on the inside. This group are being chased by Maneer, who's next. And then towards the outside, Desperado Genie. Task Yourself is tucked away on the inside with more to offer. And they're being followed by Tell Me This as they go out over the next. And it's Royal Malinus who pecks on landing but leads and goes on now by a length or two into the turn. So racing across towards the third last, it's Royal Malinus by a length and a half to Northern Reel now, with Desperado Genie travelling strongly into contention behind them. Sundown Dancer and Weir Lane, and they're clear, but it's Royal Malinus, Northern Reel who goes right up now to challenge. Tell Me This crashed out at the back as they go now towards the second last fence. Royal Malinus, Northern Reel, Desperado Genie, and the trio in front of Weir Lane and Sundown Dancer. 2 from home. Northern Reel over in front. Mistake there by Weir Lane as they turn to make the climb the final time. Northern Reel is on the outside, and in the inside just trying to come through is Desperado Genie. Right over on the near side now, the grey is Royal Malinus as they straighten out to go towards the final fence. Line of 3 to the last. Desperado Genie. Royal Malinus has dropped back. It's Northern Reel who's just had a look at the last fence, but Northern Reel is over from on the near side. Lost Weir Lane at the back, and it's Northern Reel who's being pushed clear in the closing stages to take this by 3 or 4 lengths, going away at the line. Northern Reel has won the mares. In second is Desperado Genie. Back in third, over on the far side, it was tight between Royal Malinus and over on the far side Sundown Dancer, and they're clear from Maneer. Pulled up coming up the straight was Task Yourself.